So Kendrick, he doing something different. You know, that's why they breaking down his rhymes on TikTok and stuff like that. Drake is a good, you know, he a good dancer, like Billie Jean and stuff.
Okay, so who won and why?
Well, I mean, really, in my opinion, I feel like it's an interesting battle because it's like really the fans won because we're understanding and now seeing that there's a difference between rappers and lyricists or artists and lyricists. I feel like, in my opinion, Drake is the best artist in the world overall, meaning he can make a hit song, but he can still rap, but he can make a hit song and sing. But everybody's seeing the difference between a Kendrick and a Drake. I feel like that's why you can't necessarily say nobody definitely won because these artists are both just doing what they do best. Drake is making hit songs like he did in this battle, and Drake and Kendrick is rapping. And so I feel like, in my opinion, Kendrick won really just because he's obviously, in my opinion, the better rapper or the better actual lyricist. But Drake is still doing what he does by making hit songs that people can find catchy and, you know, play in the club. Like, so he really just doing what he do anyway. So I think that's why overall the fans won, in my opinion, for real, for real.
Who won?
Well, really Kendrick, Kendrick, if you want me to be honest.
Oh, you said the fans, but okay.
Yeah,
but
the fans
Kendrick.
overall won just because of, you know, the sport of rap being exposed and kind of just like the difference between the two being, you know, showcased.
But Kendrick won not because of culture, but because of lyrics.
Yeah, Kendrick won because of culture and lyrics. Kendrick honestly ate him up, to be honest with you. Like, I'm not even gonna say here a lot. In my opinion, he ate him up, you know. But that's because Drake is not an actual. This isn't his field. This isn't his space. Like, I feel like this isn't what he gets into. This isn't his strong point in his artistry, and so it's kind of being exposed.
Okay, what in your opinion, what song that Kendrick had that pretty much was the deciding factor for you?
Really his most recent one. I don't remember what the name was, to be honest with you, but the most recent one he just dropped. You know, I feel like he don't have to drop
the one that
Meet the Grams.
Not like us. Down?
I think not like us, yeah. Because the reason I think that is, right, Drake is a hit maker. That's what he does. He makes hits. Kendrick Lamar is more of a lyricist, but Kendrick Lamar kind of teetered into Drake's space by making a song like that and taking advantage of not only lyrics but
made a hit. That's a good point.
The culture. He also got the culture involved by the West Coast vibe, but he kind of dipped into his space by making a pure hit. It's just a hit. Like, it's a hit. He wasn't
okay. So let's talk. Let's listen to "Not Like Us" real quick. Hold on. Here we go.
Not the Bible if God watching. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up to score with him. Walking down whole time, I know he got some hoe in him. Pull on him, extort shit, bully the flow on him. Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1. To any bitch that talk to him and they in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from him. They tell me Chubb's the only one that get your hand-me-downs and party at the party playing with his nose now. And Baka got a weird case, why is he around? Certified lover boys, certified pedophiles. Wop, 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 wop. That fuck 'em up. Wop, 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 wop. I'ma do my stuff. Why you trolling like a bitch? Ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord and it's probably A minor. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us, they not like us, they not like us. You think the Bay gon' let you disrespect Pop, nigga? I think that Oakland show gon' be your last stop, nigga. They cold foul, I don't know why you still pretending. What is the owl? Bird niggas and bird bitches, go. The audience not dumb, shape the stories how you want. Hey Drake, they're not slow. Rabbit hole is still deep, I can go further, I promise. Ain't there something P-Red stands for bitchin'? You Malibu most wanted, ain't no law boy, you ball boy, fresh Gatorade or something. Since 2009, I had this bitch jumping. You niggas will get a wedgie, be flipped over your boxes or over your foe. The other vaginal option, pussy, nigga better straighten they posture. Got favors all up in contact, might write this with a doctor. Tell a pop star quit hiding, fuck a caption, won't action, no accident. I'm hands on, he fuck around, get polished. Fucked on Wayne Grow, like he was in jail, that's conniving. Then get his face tatted like a bitch apologizing. I'm glad D-Rose came home, y'all didn't deserve him neither. From Alondra down to Central, nigga better not speak on Serena. And your homeboy needs subpoena, that predator moving flocks. That name gotta be registered and placed on neighborhood watch. I lean on you niggas like another line of walk. Yeah, it's all eyes on me and I'ma send it up the pot. Ay, put the roll label on me, I'ma get them dropped. Ay, sweet chin music and I won't pass the ox. Ay, how many stocks do I really have in stock? Ay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5. Ay, devil is a lie, here 69 God. Ay, freaky ass niggas need to stay their ass inside. Ay, roll their ass up like a fresh pack of Zod. Ay, city is back up, it's a must, we outside. Ay. They not like us, they not like us, they not like us. They not like us, they not like us, they not like us. Once upon a time, all of us was in chains. Homie still double down, calling us some slaves. Atlanta was the mecca, building railroads and trains. Bear with me for a second, let me put y'all on game. The settlers was using town folk to make them richer. Fast forward 2024, you got the same agenda. You run to Atlanta when you need a check balance. Let me break it down for you, this the real nigga challenge. You caught Future when you didn't see the club. Hey, what, little baby help you get your lingo up. What, 21 get your false street cred. Thug makes you feel like you a slime in your head. Hey, what, Quavo said you can be from Northside. What, 2 Chainz say you good but he lied. You run to Atlanta when you need a few dollars. No, you not a colleague, you a fucking colonizer. The family matter and the truth of the matter. Here was God's plan to show y'all the liar. He a fan, he a fan, he a fan. He a fan, he a fan, he a freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Hey, 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 run for your life. Hey, 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 run for your life. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Hey, 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 run for your life. Hey, 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 run for your life. Let me hear you say,
And there you have it with that one. You can crip walk to that. I you know, a lot. I know.
I don't think Kendrick even crip walk to that. I don't think he would crip walk to that.
Oh, that's a crip walk song for sure.
But Kendrick is a blood.
Well, I know that, but I'm not talking about all of that. I'm talking about what they would do if they heard that song.
I know what you're saying. Play Drake new joint. You said.
Well, this is Drake's latest joint here.
Because I heard Kendrick ain't done. That's what I heard. Word on the street. Kendrick ain't done.
All right. The Pulitzer Prize winner is definitely spiraling. I got your fucking lines tapped. I swear that I'm dialed in. First I was a rat, so where's the proof of the trial then? Where's the paperwork of the cabinet is filed in? 1090 Jake would've took all the walls down. The streets would've had me hiding out in a small town. My Montreal connects stand up, not far down. The ones that you getting your stories from, they all clowns. I am a war general, seasoned in preparation. My jacket is covered in medals, honor and decoration. You waited for this moment, overcome with the desperation. We plotted for a week and then we fed you the information. A daughter that's 11 years old, I bet he takes it. We thought about giving a fake name or a destination, but you so thirsty, you not concerned with investigation. Instead, you in that Venice studio, it's a celebration. You gotta learn to fact check things and be less impatient. Your fans are rejoicing, thinking this is my expiration. Even the picture you use, the jokes and the medication, the Maybach glove and the drug he uses for less inflation. Master manipulator, you bid on a speculation. You dumb and reactive, nigga, I'm petty with dedication. What about the bones we dug up in that excavation? And why isn't Whitney denying all of the allegations? Why is she following Dave free and not Mr. Morale? You haven't seen the kids in 6 months, the distance is wild. Dave leaving heart emojis underneath pics of the child. Speaking of anything with a child, let's get to that now. This Epstein angle was the shit I expected. TikTok videos you collected and dissected. Instead of being on some disdirect shit, you rather fucking grab your pen and misdirect shit. My mom came over today and I was like, mother, wait a second. That's that one record where you say you got molested. Oh, fuck me, I just made the whole connection. This about to get so depressing. This is trauma from your own confessions. This when your father leave you home alone with no protection, so neglected. That's why these pedophile raps and shit you so obsessed with, it's so excessive. They acting like it's so aggressive, but you just never known affection. I don't wanna dish you anymore, this really got me second guessing. Touch My Body by Mariah Carey play, you probably start reflecting. I never been with no one underage, but now I understand why that's the angle that you really mess with. Just for clarity, I feel disgusted, I'm too respected. If I was fucking young girls, I promise I'd have been arrested. I'm way too famous for the shit you just suggested, but that's not the lesson. Clearly there's a deeper message. Deep cuts that never healed and now they got infected. Like if Dave really fucked your girl and got her pregnant. Talk about breeding resentment. Not sure how to ease the sentiment, the shit's too intimate. I'm praying you recover from both incidents, but you a piece of shit, so this shit really no coincidence. Drake is not a name that you gon' see on no sex offender list. Easy does it. You mentioning A minor, but niggas gotta be sharp and tell the fans who was it. You thought you left D flat, B major. I'll slit your throat with the razor and do Rick Ross air like that one flight from Malaysia. I'm your baby mama screensaver. Only fucking with Whitney's, not Millie Bobby Browns. I never look twice at no teenager. I'm a fucking hit maker, dawg, not a peacemaker. Yeah, bullets that I'm stuffing in each chamber. Your ass in extreme danger. Stop buying views and buy comments. You may as well keep the paper. Shit you about to need for later. I give a fuck about your streaming data. You could drop 100 more records, I'll see you later. Yeah, maybe when you meet your maker. I don't wanna fight with a woman beater. It feeds your nature. If you still bumping R. Kelly, you could thank the savior. Said if they deleted his music, then your music is going to a hypocrite. I don't understand why these people praise you. Sounding like you sent him commissary when he needs some paper. Album dropping soon, no wonder you turn a clout chaser instead of doing hard labor. Nigga, I see you when I see you like Fantasia. And Whitney, you can hit me if you need a favor. And when I say I hit your back, it's a lot safer. I promise. Let me paraphrase.
What did y'all think of that?
Yeah, it was a good song.
That's the Heartbreak 6. All
I
right.
feel like his hardest one yet.
Yeah. Is that your first time hearing it?
Nah, I had heard it before. You know, I just feel like he should have been dropped the song like this. You know what I mean? In the battle, I feel like that's why I'm not kind of leaning towards his way, is because he dropped it so late in the battle. Kendrick already dropped 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 songs.
But you got to understand something. They were plotting against Drake. Okay, they had all these songs lined up. They had all these songs recorded. They were plotting. So they had, all the ammunition loaded already. You see what I'm saying? So Drake is more responsive to all of this stuff. But they already had all this stuff. They couldn't wait to drop all this stuff on Drake. So I don't necessarily hold that against Drake because he's in a responsive nature instead of being in a offensive nature. You know what I mean? So I say, look, at least he dropped it. That's actually the last song of the battle. I think they kind of stopped ever since then, but that was his last one. Let me let y'all hear my favorite part of this whole battle. This is my favorite part of this whole battle right here.
Knew it was smoke when Abel hit us with the serenade. Niggas say, almost started reaching for my waist. Drop a 50 bag for the mob in a spot. Drop a 50 bag, 29 for the thought. I was really trying to keep it.
All right, this is my favorite part of this whole battle.
Take this shit seriously.
Drake's side, Kendrick's side.
Niggas is a joke, I take it seriously.
Is everything else.
Yeah. Look, if Drake shooters doing TikToks, nigga really shooting in your gang, that's peace, but brother, y'all ain't getting shit shot. Nigga can't listen to the stick talking falsetto, saving for a hip hop. Nigga, you don't even be at home, dog. You a souvenir out the gift shop. Nigga, still mad about that one hoe. We ain't even fuck, I just lip lock with her. I get active when it's wartime. I ain't even really let my dick drop. Nigga, what the fuck I heard Rick drop. Nigga, talking something about a nose job. Nigga, Ozempic got a side effect of jealousy and doubt and never told y'all. Niggas put a nigga in the bars, let a nigga rock, kinda like your old job. Nigga, house sitting on some land, but it's out where no one even really know y'all. Niggas, bitches gotta drive 2 hours for you pay them just to give a blowjob. Nigga, must've started up a snowball, cause my last record deal was 400 M's. These days, that's a low bar, nigga. Hey, who's next on the list? Which one of my so-called niggas? Which one of my so-called niggas? Which one of my so-called niggas need a shell from the clip? Always knew I had to smoke y'all niggas. Good kid, Mad City van, Will Potter legend, make the door slide. Tears running down my cheek, laughing at you pussy dying, it's a war cry. Your music getting played in all the spots where boys got a little more pride. That's why all your friends dip into it, letting them paying just to find a tour guide. Able run your fucking bread, need to buy some more chains for some more guys. Let me find another street nigga I could take to the game courtside. Let me get a used Ferrari for a rapper, take the nigga on a horse ride. Anything to take a spotlight off the fact the boss is a drugged out little pawn sissy from the north side. Rock him talking shit again. Gas cause you hit my being first, nigga. Do the math who I was hitting in. I ain't even know you rap still, cause they only talking about your fit again. Probably gotta have a kid again for you think of dropping any shit again. Even when you do drop, they gon' say you should've modeled cause it's mid again. Smoking 50, but they should've put you on the first one trying to get it in. Ask Spring if this a good idea, the next time you cut it in a bed again. Shit, leave and tell your leader boy alone before you get your head split again. Pluto shit made me sick to my stomach, we ain't never really been through it. Lil Wayne, he a fucking lame, so I know he had to be an influence. These niggas had a plan and they finally found a way to rope you into it. 2 separate albums dissing, I just did a Kim to it, nigga skim through it. Me and Savage had the hoes dripping wet at shows, almost had to swim to it. K-Dot shit is only hitting hard when Baby King put his pen to it. Ross calling me the white boy and the shit kinda got a ring to it. Cause all these rappers waving white flags while the whole fucking club sing to it. Murder scene on your man tonight, then come to vigil with the candlelight. Body at the fucking body and you know Rick reading my Miranda rights. I'm going on vacation, I hope next time y'all plan it right. Cause you gotta pay for saying my name. Guess now niggas understand the price, man. What?
Rick reading my Miranda rights because he a cop. That's why. Baby King put his pen to Kendrick's bars. That's why they hot. That's the best part of this battle. I challenge y'all to give me a Kendrick verse that's better than that.
I feel like
I challenge you.
That one was good. That one was good, but it was like, but you got to understand what he's talking about. I feel like
Euphoria.
Kind of go back to what my dad was saying when I first came on. Like, I don't know if he's still on here. I can't see his picture show up, but
yeah, I'm still here.
Play Euphoria.
I kind of go back because he talking like he gangster in there. Am I tripping?
That's the whole point. That was my whole point.
No, he wasn't talking about. He wasn't talking like he was gangster. He was talking.
Man.
Did he diss Rakim?
He's talking like he gangster, man.
No, he said Rakim talking shit again. He's kind of considering himself the Rakim talking
like he
shit.
Said, y'all ain't getting nothing shot. Y'all ain't doing this. Y'all ain't doing that. Man, come on.
Yeah,
man.
he was talking street like he was really like that. You got to rewind it
on a New York drill beat. You know what I mean? And so people kind of get him confused. That's the whole thing with Drake, in my opinion. People are confused. Is he this? Is this his style? Is this him? Because Kendrick dropped, They Not Like Us on a West Coast beat. Kendrick's from the West Coast. He dropped a West Coast song and it blew up, went #1. That's why I think he wins. Drake is just dipping into other people's swag, other people's style, just trying to see what works. He doesn't have an identity.
So you saying just because he's versatile, that's a knock on him?
No, versatile.
and Kendrick is one note.
He gave him an excuse.
Look. When you need,
I'm saying,
look. Game seven on the basketball court, you're gonna play your game. You can be versatile and play different styles of ball when it's time to play different styles of ball. In Game 7, you're gonna play your game to the best of your ability. Kendrick did that. Drake is doing this. He's doing that. He's trying things, just trying to see what sticks.
That's part of why he's better, though. You think that's a knock against him? You think that's a knock? I think that's what's better than him. Kendrick is one note every song. He's one note. Drake is more versatile. He can switch it up on you. That's actually an asset.
And
But
that is not an asset to be a cultural appropriator. When you don't have your own identity, it makes you a vulture, which is what my whole point
that's
was.
Not his identity.
He's a
what
culture vulture,
about?
man.
Nah,
he's
rooting. Look,
he's swagger jacking.
That verse bodied anything Kendrick can come up with. Okay.
Dude,
now I heard
Sean.
I heard Sean say play Euphoria. So I'm gonna play Euphoria.
Go on and talk to him.
Euphoria.
It's supposed to be better now.
Them superpowers get neutralized. I can only watch in silence. The famous actor we once knew is looking paranoid and now spiraling. You're moving just like a degenerate. Heavy antique is feeling.
Do y'all know where that music is coming from?
Yeah. Teddy Pendergrass. And why? Why Teddy Pendergrass?
You telling me? Why? You tell me.
Do you know?
You tell me.
Do you know? Do you know?
You
yes
tell
or no?
me. Just say it. Just say it.
No.
What is it?
All right. Well, I'm gonna tell you. It's real simple. It's strategic. Dude played in Degrassi, and he played the dude that got shot in Degrassi, right? And after he got shot in Degrassi, he ended up in a wheelchair. Teddy Pendergrass ended up in a wheelchair. He's bumping Teddy Pendergrass because as of late in his late career, he was known for being in that wheelchair. Right?
That's supposed to be impressive?
It was strategy. He's handicapped and he took a shot.
Romantic. It's romantic. I don't think of dissing when I hear a Teddy P. I think of romantic. Like, why would you have a diss track Teddy P? Anyway, let me play.
It's tasteful. I calculate you, not as calculated. I can even predict your angle. Fabricate stories on the family front, cause you heard Mr. Morale. A pathetic master manipulator. I can smell the tails on you now. You're not a rap artist, you're a scam artist with the hopes of being accepted. Tommy Hilfiger stood out, but FUBU never had been your collection. I make music that electrify 'em. You make music that pacify 'em. I can double down on that line, but spare you this time. That's random acts of kindness. Know you're a master manipulator and habitual liar too. But don't tell no lie about me, and I won't tell truths about you. I'm out the way, I'm low, okay. Yeah, the island right here is remote, okay. I ain't thinking about no reaper, nigga, I'm reaping what I sow, okay. Got a Benjamin and a Jackson all in my house, like I'm Joe, okay. Hellcat, made his homeboys in them types LA solo, okay. Everybody wanna be demon till they get chipped by your throwaway. And I might do a show a day. What's a lame? Always a lame. Oh, you thought the money, the power of fame will make you go away? Have you ever played?
All right, we got away from it a little bit, but we back. So let me hear some more from you, Ski. What are your thoughts about what the song that I played in Family Matters, the second verse? What's better than that in your opinion? Ski.
Yeah, I'm here.
What's better than that second verse in Family Matters to you?
Family Matters is about Drake.
Yeah.
Was a better verse by Kendrick Lamar?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not really knowing, but I did see a TikTok where they had pointed out what Kendrick Lamar was saying in his rhymes when he was like, man down. And it was like the man down is that's like a military, was a man down. They call it Amber Lambs, and they was talking about the Amber Lambs, and they was calling They had
Yeah,
broke
the
it
Amber
down.
Lambs, the Amber Alert, all that other stuff. I seen that same TikTok talking about he had a
Wade looking
triple
like no.
entendre. I think they created that triple entendre. Like, don't ain't nobody breaking Drake's verses down, and he has a whole bunch of double and triple entendres.
Well, because they're simple.
Well, yeah,
Right.
they're simple, but you can pick them up. Yeah, you can pick them up
They're
easier. You gotta
yeah,
you
they're
gotta you
easy.
gotta create some stuff for Kendrick. I mean, a lot of people are
Listen,
helping Kendrick out. I don't even think he
Kendrick
meant for him to be double and triple entendres. To be honest,
Kendrick is a lyricist. This is the whole point, man. I think you keep missing the point. The fact that you are dealing like Kai said. He was saying there's a difference between a artist like a pop star artist and a actual lyricist. A lyricist is going to be lyrical. That's what he do. He built for that. He's gonna have double and triple entendres. But a pop star is gonna make hits. He's gonna make good songs that's easily digestible and palatable. And I give Drake that. He makes songs that you can easily digest and be like, "Oh, that was cool to say. That sounded cool or slick or
Like Tootsie
sarcastic
Slide.
or like stuff like that." So I'm not going to take that from Drake like Drake is just trash. I'm not That's not my point in this whole thing. Drake make bangers. He make good songs. I give him that. Lyrically, he's seeing what it really is, though. For me, the double and triple entendres with multiple meanings with one bar, how are you going to defeat multiple meanings, multiple disrespectful comments in one bar with one party line that you deliver back that sounds elementary, in my opinion? It's
So
cool. It sounds cool, but it's elementary. It's not. It don't hit hard enough for me, and that's my whole
yeah,
point of contention with
and
this whole thing.
yeah, he make hits like Kiki and God's Plan and Tootsie Slide. Yeah, them hits, them bangers. If that's what you want to
yeah,
hear, them
but okay. If I was a rap teacher, okay,
you
if I had
dancing,
a
you move.
class,
It's no different from Pharrell Williams. I'm so happy. It's they on the same level.
nah,
They on the same channel.
no, on the same thing. If I'm
That's
a
that
rap teacher and I'm
hit songs
teaching
and who's making hit songs? Pharrell made
everybody
hit
loves.
songs. He made hit songs for Jay-Z. He made hit songs for Snoop Dogg. He made hit songs for a lot of these rappers out here. Drake is just Lil Dicky wrote him a lot of rhymes. He got these special music from the industry, from his peoples. There goes another hit for Drake, Tootsie Slide. Okay, so Kendrick, he doing something different. That's why he breaking down his rhymes on TikTok and stuff like that. Drake is a good, he a good dancer, like Billie Jean and stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, it's like this. Okay, if I was a rap teacher, if I was a rap teacher, right, and I was grading
I think
papers.
you knocked over the heater.
Yeah. What's up, Malachi? Can you hear us?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right. If I was a rap teacher, man, and I was grading papers, the sentence structure is better in Drake's paper. Okay. Kendrick's sentence structure is all wrong. He have red check marks all over his paper. He
Oh
don't
my goodness.
listen. He don't know how to structure there's a technique to it. Okay. Drake is not where he is because he don't know the formula. Okay. He knows the formula. He knows the sentence structure. He knows the words to say. He know the double entendre. He know how to write rap. He know how to do all of that stuff. Kendrick is a one trick pony for the most part, and I love what he does. Make no mistake about it. I think Kendrick is dope in actually writing the songs, but I think he has a lot of help. I think he has a lot of help with the production. I think he has a lot of help with maybe some of the arrangement. He got writers. He said Drake said something. Kendrick only hot when Baby Ken put his pen to it. So Baby Ken is probably somebody y'all need to look at, but y'all not gonna do that because y'all are super fans of Kendrick. I get it. Okay, you only want to highlight the stuff that Drake said. Look, Kanye had help. Drake had help. Kendrick got help. The only person I don't think ever had help was
Allegedly. Where are the
allegedly.
receipts for that?
For who? Kendrick?
Baby Ken, whoever that unknown dude name is.
You
I ain't
said
never
Baby
heard of him.
King? You said Baby King?
That's what.
That's his cousin, right? Or his nephew or something?
Is that his
He
nephew?
trying to say that's his
Huh?
Baby
ghostwriter.
King is a rapper. He's Kendrick Lamar's cousin or nephew. They're blood related.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
his
so
younger
that
cousin.
and that's what Drake was talking about then.
He trying to say
His
he wrote
nephew.
Kendrick lyrics.
No, he actually created Baby Keem as an artist. Kendrick Lamar basically created Baby Keem as an artist.
Talk to him.
Completely put him.
Yeah, but you could also say Drake did the same with some artists too. Okay, that don't mean that they're
No,
not
but
ghostwriting in
we
the
arguing
background.
a ghostwriter.
But
We
that don't
arguing
mean
ghostwriter.
but that don't mean he didn't write for Kendrick. Okay, if he
That don't mean he
developed.
did either.
But look, allegations is thrown all over the place, is what I'm saying. Okay,
Come on, man.
and
We know for a fact Drake got ghostwriters. We don't know for a fact Kendrick do.
okay,
Knock it off.
okay, all right. Well, I'll tell you this.
Quentin Miller.
What?
Yeah. Like Quentin Miller, like Daylight.
Yeah,
We'll let
those are
that
all
slide. You already
allegedly.
conceded to
So
that.
why don't you say alleged with that? Why don't you say alleged with
No,
Drake? So you obviously showing a
what you talking
bias.
about?
Those are actual songwriters.
Those are actual. Yeah, they actually
If
wrote
you ask
for
those
Drake.
guys, they'll all tell you Drake got a pen. Okay, I seen
No, we not.
interviews
That's not the
with
point. They
I
wrote for
seen
him.
interviews with Miller, and he said no, Drake is nice with the pen. He even
He's
he
not
Dude,
lying.
vouched for Drake.
Not lying.
dude, dude.
He
Listen.
did. He
The
did.
point is
I've seen those.
this: you cannot win if you did not use your pen.
Okay, and
I dropped the mic with that. That's it. You can't win
you didn't
unless you
really
wrote
say
it
nothing.
in this battle. If he didn't write,
You can't
you can't
win with
win.
lies either. Okay.
Exactly, and that goes to
Kendrick
both of
did
them.
was spread a bunch of allegations, man, and that's not. You can't win no battle. I don't care how many. I don't care if you got a quintuple entendre. You can't win if you're telling a whole bunch of lies
So
or
what they're
things
both,
that you
what
can't
they're both
necessarily back up. So it all boils down to the
lyricism,
lyrics and the
which
song,
Kendrick
right?
is
Which
whooping
Drake
dude.
won.
That was
Which
my
Drake
whole point.
won.
Lyrically, the double and triples is whooping dude.
No, they're not because
It's
they're
just
not
bodying
listenable.
dude.
They're not listenable. They're not
To
listenable.
who? To
And
who?
and
Listen,
said
How
though.
come they not?
What is
To the
listenable?
how many
the
number
bubblegum
ones do
audience,
Kendrick?
they
How many number
not
ones do
listenable to.
Kendrick have? How many
Oh, we
number
And that's
going to
what
ones?
sales? We going to record sales now? And we know
Not
Lucia
many.
controls that.
If the only number one you got is something that Drake helped you
Knock
get,
it off.
you
Knock it
lost.
off. What?
You
Knock it
lost.
off. You need to do
You
some
lost.
homework, bro.
We
You talking
never
about being a
said we
You
never
teacher?
said
lost.
Drake
You
wasn't
talking
a
about
hit.
being
You
a
lost.
teacher? You need to be the student. Do some homework,
No,
bro.
I'm not. I'm the
Figure
teacher.
out who
Okay,
Kendrick
and I'm gonna
is.
tell you something.
Figure out who he is.
Drake did way
He ain't got no
more.
number ones. He number one right now. What you
only
talking
because
about?
only because he got a whole
Only
country
because?
riding
So
his
you admit he
back,
number one? Man, come
and
on, dude.
riding his jock because
You just
everybody
admitted
want
your
to see
boy
the
lost, man.
downfall of Drake. I get it. Everybody want to see
Your
the
argument is
downfall of
lame,
Drake.
man.
He been at top too long. People like, look, Drake, you wore out your welcome, bro. You wore out your welcome. You've been running this game for over a decade. Okay, we
Dude,
tired
he
of you
make
running
pop
it. We
songs.
want to
Just leave it at
what?
that. He
What?
make pop songs. Leave it at that. Don't give him no more accolades and
I
credit than he
told you one
deserved.
thing
He didn't
I don't
deserve to
like.
be up there.
One
If
thing I
if
don't like is
if
that
the
Drake
fact that
don't
he's not
go
the pen, he's
conscious.
not
That's one thing
who
I
he
said
posing
about
himself
Drake.
to be.
He don't go conscious. He don't have a conscious. He don't have conscious
No,
bars.
and he not
Yeah,
street.
Lil
So
Wayne don't
like,
have
dude,
conscious bars. Yeah, and
that's a double negative.
but this is all about. But that's what I'm talking
If you
about. I'm
rapping
talking
street,
about the battle. Y'all talking about all this street cred and all of this. Oh, he's
dude,
for the
because
culture.
That's his
He
whole
didn't.
point.
he's
That's his
adding
He
the
whole
didn't
point.
street
win
stuff.
just
He's
because of
doing it.
that.
He can't have
We
that
talking
angle
about
in
a
the battle.
battle, bar for bar. We
He
ain't
can't have
talking
that
about
angle in
culture
the battle.
stuff.
He's not
He
from the streets. He cannot have that angle in the battle. He has to choose a different.
Thank you. That's
But
all I'm
No,
saying.
but he ain't talking about murdering and killing. He talking about just
What
he
are you
talking
talking
about
about?
slick. He talking about slick stuff
So
though.
he wasn't
That's
talking
all he
about the
talking.
street. So he wasn't talking about the street just now in the song he was playing. He was not
No, he
talking
wasn't
about.
talking about no streets. He was
Man,
saying he was just saying slick stuff.
man, he was talking about
Okay.
streets in
Dude.
that song. I don't
Well,
know.
No, he
public
wasn't talking
street
about no.
people
He
take that
wasn't
a
talking
certain
about no
way.
streets.
He was talking about killing. You could play this song again, man. I don't know if it went over y'all
He
head.
The
said
video with
only
Boss
thing he
Angel.
said is
Knock it
I
off,
knew I
man.
had to smoke
Come
y'all
on, man.
niggas. That's all he
He
said.
reaching.
Come
He
on, man.
reaching. That's what he
He
doing.
said,
He
I
reaching.
just had to smoke y'all
Man,
niggas. That's
my
all he
ears are.
said. And
He
of
trying to
course, he's
tap
going to say
into a
that in a
demographic
battle.
that
Who
he know
wouldn't
he
say
ain't
that in
got.
a battle? Who wouldn't say that in a battle? I think
He
that
reaching,
Drake
man.
won by lyrics and songs. I think
Oh,
Kendrick
nah,
won with culture. Kendrick
knock it
got
off,
the
man.
culture behind him because he's more conscious, but he is nowhere near the lyrical or I guess you could say
Dude, are you do you
musician.
even hear
You don't
what
even
you
know what he's
saying?
saying.
You
Listen,
saying the
y'all
simple rip the
y'all
simple
don't
rhymer
understand
is winning lyrically.
the help that Kendrick actually got.
The
Okay, y'all don't
simplistic
understand
bubblegum
the
rapper
song
is winning
arrangement,
lyrically, is what you
and
trying to
y'all
say.
don't understand
Oh my,
the
I
production
done heard it
that is
all.
behind him and all of the heads. And you got, like I
You
said,
can't believe what you saying.
it's 20v1. You got all of these people trying to get at Drake,
We're not talking
and
about
he
No.
got bars
nobody
coming
else.
from all other people. You think Kendrick is the only one writing these songs? No, he's not. It's a
Who
whole
else?
bunch of people
Who else
that's
is the other?
writing for
Who else
No,
is
Kendrick.
you
the other?
throwing
A lot
stuff
of them.
out there. Can you
No,
prove that?
no, because they're
Oh
okay.
wow. Now
It's
you
known in the
reaching. No
industry.
wonder
Hold
you
on,
rock with
listen to me.
Drake.
Listen to me. It's known in the industry that Kendrick pen is very slow. He only come out with an album every 3 years. His pen is very slow, and Drake and them even teased him about it. The reason why
That
is
don't
because he
matter.
can't write. He can't really write that fast. He can't. So he
That
needs
don't
help
matter in this
in
battle.
coming out. He needs help when it come out to a certain song idea. You think he's doing all of this by himself? He is not.
You got to
He
prove
is
that,
not.
man.
He is
You got
not
to
doing
prove
all of
that.
this by himself. I
You
I
just
I
taking
I, I do you
away
one. I do you
credit
one
from him
better. I do
just
you one
because you
better.
don't think.
Hold on, listen. I do you one better. When Drake was putting out a whole bunch of songs, I said there's no way this guy is doing this by himself. He was having hit after hit after hit. Okay, and I don't deny that Drake had some ghostwriters. So y'all ain't gonna disagree with me on that. But I think the same thing about Kendrick. If he has song after song after song, he got help with his pen. He's not doing this by himself. His pen is way too slow. Everybody in the industry noticed. He ain't gonna come out with an album for another
Hey,
3 years.
let me
Well,
ask you a question.
I need
Let me
them
ask
to
you a
step
question.
forward.
Go ahead,
So
Kai.
if he had ghostwriters, don't you think he might be just a little bit quicker when it comes to writing?
He
Don't
is. That's
would he be
why you
that
think he
slow?
came out with all these songs right away,
Don't you
because
think
he
he
had
really
help. He
that
had a
slow?
whole bunch. He had 20 people helping him because they all want to
Who?
bring this guy. They want to bring Drake down. You
Who was
got you
helping?
got you got you got Future helping him out. You got
Now
Metro
you're
Boom.
just
You
talking.
You
got
said
Okay,
his
Future is writing
where
for
uh
now you're just
Kendrick.
Kendrick
You have officially
Kendrick nephew is helping him.
disqualified any credibility
Kendrick
that I
nephew is helping
previously
him.
gave
He's
you.
talking about
You got
Future
Kendrick himself.
is writing
You
for
think
Kendrick
he's
now.
coming out with all these
Says who?
titles, all these names, all these entendres? You think he's doing all it? His pen is too slow for
This is
this.
sad.
He got
sad.
help, y'all. He
This
got
just
help.
got sad now.
He got help.
I can't
He got
believe you
help.
said Future is writing for Kendrick.
Dude, my mind is blown right
Oh
now.
my
I'm
God.
not
Are
necessarily
you
saying he's
serious
writing
too?
for him, but he's
For real?
assisting. He's assisting in the downfall of Drake because
Future.
he did a song with Kendrick. I think who else Future do a song with? Was it Metro? He did another song with somebody else.
Yeah.
He did a song with Metro. It's a whole industry trying to take Drake down. You think he's working alone? He's not. Kendrick is not working alone. Are you serious?
Other people are writing his music, or what do you mean by?
I'm saying other people are writing some. Well, it's obvious they're doing the beats, but I'm saying somebody else. He has help with the writing too. Make no mistake about it, because he don't have the capacity to be quick on the draw. He just don't.
Mike, I think you have reached a new level of desperation to get your boy some type of life in this. He's in the body bag. It ain't fully zipped up yet. And you trying to do CPR on him right now with your level of desperation, talking about some Future writing or helping assist Kendrick.
I told y'all who won. I told you who won and how they won. I told you Drake won with songs and lyrics, period. I told you Kendrick won with culture, period. I told you the fans lyrics is the real winner. But at the end of the day, there is no way Drake is in the body bag. You're never going to get me to believe that. As a matter of fact, Drake has a whole lot of he has a whole lot more to lose than Kendrick, and he has a lot of pressure because Lucien
got a lot of
really
investors in
Hold on, listen to me. Right, Lucien is the one who is telling Drake.
Right.
Okay, y'all remember the Pusha T battle? Was it the Pusha T? I think it was the Pusha T battle. Drake had. Drake was going to come out with a song to destroy Pusha T, but you know what happened? What's that guy from Rap a Lot? Prince. What's his name? The head CEO of Rap a Lot, Jay Prince. He told Drake, "Do not come out with this song. You will destroy this dude." He said, "Do not do it." We still haven't heard that song from Drake for Pusha T. Okay, he said if you put this song out, you're going to destroy a whole bunch of lives in this industry. Do not do it. Y'all forgot about that part. Drake is not. Drake is not. What I'm saying is Drake is not soft with the pen. He's nice with the pen. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of harder stuff he could put out, but he can't do it because there's too many people interested in his success in the music game. Okay, he is being held back. He is being held back by a lot of people.
Hold on, Mike. Let
he has to even be mild just to get a release. I think that
okay.
Let Malachi talk. I'm gonna let him. I'm gonna let him talk. But I think that his last one, that the Heart Take 6, was a mild. It was effective, but it was mild. But because he can't go hard in the paint, because every time he tried to do that, the industry said, "No, you can't do this." Because you're gonna body so many people in one time that we can't have you doing that. Let everybody else have a career. Yeah, Drake, and they stopped him from doing that for Pusha T, and everybody gave Pusha T the win by default because Drake never dropped that last song on him. Go ahead.
Okay. How convenient.
Look. You just literally broke down a scenario if somebody did something. So if Drake dropped that song, we might be like, oh, if a lot of people did something, there would have been a lot of different circumstances out here in the world, man. What are we talking about if he did this? He ain't dropped it. We shouldn't even have
He
wasted the
didn't
last
drop it, but
45 seconds talking about that song because he ain't dropped the song, man. So why are we bringing that
he
up in
didn't
a
drop.
battle?
He didn't. I'm bringing
He
that
didn't
up
drop it.
so that you know that Drake is he's holding back. He's
Who
holding
knows
back.
that? I don't know that.
You know that.
I don't know
The
that,
powers
bro.
that
This
be
is
know
what we.
that.
How we
Lucien
know
know
what he
that.
dropped,
Jay Prince know that. Okay.
dude.
I bet you. I
Who
bet you
cares
even
about what
Pusha
Jay
T
Prince
know that.
dropped?
Pusha T is probably glad he didn't drop that song on him.
Dude, he don't know, bro. You
Oh
can't
my
bring up a song
goodness,
that was
this is
never
sad.
dropped. This is unbelievable
He
that
is
you
reaching
not
Ain't
know,
to
nothing
bro.
a new
unbelievable. Y'all
level
just
of
mad
You
because I
not know
brought up
that,
a good
desperation.
man.
point.
He could have
Drake has the ability
he
to
got
go
me on
bar for
so
bar and
behind him.
destroy
He could have
anybody if he
dropped it.
wants to. He
That's
could go. He
sad.
could go against anybody. He
He
just
didn't. You
can't
giving him credit for
because
something
he
he
will
didn't
ruin
do,
too
like you
many
accusing me of
careers. He
earlier.
will ruin too many careers
Bro,
if he
this is
go all the way
unbelievable.
in.
Their
And
career would have
listen,
been a
It would
this
have
is
been.
a
Oh my
this is a
goodness.
no-win situation for Drake because everybody always hates the person at the top. The same thing happened with Jay-Z. Okay, Jay-Z was at the top for a long time. People couldn't stand
Now
Jay-Z.
we talking about Jay Z.
After a while,
Oh
yes,
my
because there's
goodness,
a
dude.
parallel. After a while, people started saying, "Oh, I can't stand," and then they start. And this is why a lot of people were so glad when Nas went up against Jay Z because they was just waiting for somebody to take this guy down. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Drake is the Jay Z, the new Jay Z. And when Ether came out, even though Nas said a whole bunch of creative stuff that was speculative opinion and stuff like that, everybody was saying he won and this, that, and the third. And I'm not saying he didn't win. Okay, Nas came at him very lyrically. But at the same time, everybody was praying for Jay Z downfall. Same thing is happening with Drake. Heavy is the crown that wears it. Whoever is wearing it, you will have crabs trying to bring you down. Period. That goes for anything. If people are at the top, you're gonna have crabs in the barrel to bring you
And
down,
he's
and
getting
that's
brought
that's what's
down.
happening with Drake. Yeah, and yeah,
Same
because
way
everybody
Nas
want to
went
see
That's
at
him come
Jay
crazy.
down.
Z.
They
This is why
literally.
we vote for a new president every 4 years. They don't want to see you at the top all the time. They get tired of seeing you at the top. You got to come down now. It's somebody
What
else's
is the,
turn.
what is the point?
That is the point. That is the
So you
point. They're praying for a
like I'm just
downfall. So the point is he lost before the battle even started because people ain't paying attention to the actual songs. They're paying attention to the culture. That's the
no,
point.
I hear what you're saying. No, I hear what you're saying. Overall, I hear that. I
Yeah,
hear that.
yeah.
I hear what you're saying. I just, yeah, I don't know. I
But
think
you,
the fans won overall though because we're able to see the difference between the two artists. That's the
Let me
whole.
let me add something to that. Let me add something to that. Recently, Universal Records has reached out to Kendrick's camp in an effort to get him to stop the battle and admit that Drake or confess or say that Drake is not a pedo
mm-hmm.
because it's doing so much damage to Drake. He's losing finances. He's losing, they feel, in this battle, according to their approach to getting him to stop. The reasoning they want Kendrick to get him to stop is because they feel like dude is actually catching a L in this. He's not up in
No,
Drake's camp on eyes.
not that. I'm gonna be real though. That is academics reported on this too, but I think that's cap. That was cap. The reason it's cap is because nobody's losing. You're not losing. The record label is not going to reach out to anyone saying stop the battle when they're bringing in millions and millions and millions of streams, and because of that, bringing in millions of dollars for the label. I don't think that's. I don't. I think that was cap, and they didn't report on that further. Academics said he thought it was cap too because of that. I don't think they would purposely stop the battle because they're making so much money off of it.
Well, I think they did put a stop to it, and the reason why is because I think what Black was saying was correct. There's too many people like they bought the rights to Drake for I don't know how many years, but they paid him $400 million. If if these allegations, which cannot, I'll put it this way, have not been proven yet, it could cost him a lot of money, even if it's not true. Okay, and they don't want to risk their $400 million investment over some fake news. Okay, so they're saying, look, you got to stop these allegations. They might even charge him with defamation if he keep going. Okay, if that's why you haven't heard anything else from Kendrick, because they might get him for defamation if he keep going, and the damages could be real. And I don't think Kendrick want those problems. We haven't heard from Kendrick.
I will say there's a girl out there that basically has a lawsuit against Drake, and she was the girl that was on stage as a 16, 17-year-old that he was kissing, and the video is streaming right now. You can pull it up. And she was basically saying there's certain things she can't talk about because there's an active lawsuit. So not to say Drake is guilty of anything, but the video was self-incriminating to a certain degree.
You know how old Drake was? You know how old Drake was when that happened? You know how old he was? He was 23.
Okay.
You're talking about 16 years ago. Okay, that woman is about what, 32 now? Or 33 now? 16 years ago. He was 23 years old. And he was 23, she was 17. Okay, they're not that far. Look, I'm not making no excuses for him, but at the same time, they cut that video up and they made it seem like he kept kissing her or whatever when they were on stage. But no. Once he found out how old she was, he didn't touch her anymore. But they spliced that video up because they're trying to bring this guy down. Okay. Now she got a lawsuit. If that's true, she got a lawsuit now because she's trying to cash in on this whole thing of him, of this whole thing.
And that she probably is trying to cash in.
Years ago.
Yeah, but he still was in the wrong. You got to be able to still.
Yeah, but once he found out how old she was, he said, "I'm not doing this." Okay. No, look, she went. Nobody told her to go up there and anything. Look, I'm not justifying it. All I'm saying is you can't expect him to know how old she is. He did do the right thing. He asked her, "How old are you?" He did do the right thing. Yeah, but he.
Man, you gotta call a spade a spade. I hear what you're saying. That's your
look. You think do y'all think he purposely picked out, like, he was 23? You think he picked? You think he went up
17-year-old out the crowd?
Yeah, but how was he supposed to know how old she is? Once he did the right thing. Once he found out how old she was, he backed up off her. They spliced that video to make it seem like he was going after her, which was not the case. And that's what he's talking about. And he's like, look. I mean, let's think about this, y'all. I'm not saying he's guilty or innocent. I don't know. But if you got to use something against Drake to bring him down, this is the perfect thing to try to use to discredit him in the public eye with the most offensive thing that you can think of. To me, this is all dirty play. It's all dirty play. Unless you have some solid evidence, this is all dirty play. I don't really respect dirty play. Go after the guy for bars. Go after him personally. Don't sit up here and try and use a trope that you know is going to garner an emotion from the public, because it's dirty play. I don't respect dirty play. Go after him personally as a man. Don't sit up here and try to, like, you want the crown that bad, you're gonna stoop to this level, and you're gonna splice videos to try and defame this guy. This is why we haven't heard nothing else from Kendrick, because people behind this is like, look, you're gonna have to come with more proof of this before you continue on. and we haven't heard nothing from him.
Now, if he
I
produced
don't respect dirty play.
anything, hold on,
I don't
dude.
respect dirty play.
They both playing dirty. You talk to that man's wife like you got with her or whatever. Listen, they
Look,
both
he
playing
talked to
dirty.
his
Say that
son.
about your
Okay,
boy.
look.
Say
If
that about
anything,
your
yeah.
boy.
If anything, yes. He talked about Kendrick's wife. I get that. But
That's that
that's
man's
in the
wife.
realm. But at the same time, but Kendrick talked about his son. Okay,
Man,
he
the
wrote
He
a
brother,
ain't
whole
talk about
damn
his son. He
letter.
talked to
He
his
it's a
made
son.
battle.
he made a whole damn song to his son about how crappy his father is. Like look, the wife and the son, the family stuff, okay.
Well,
But
if
when you
somebody
go to
denies you,
something for black,
that
what I'm saying is
qualifies.
when you go to something as dirty as this level, that shows desperation to me. That's why, in my opinion, if you ain't got no proof, Kendrick lost simply
You
because he's
gotta
doing
say
dirty
that
play.
about Drake. If you're gonna say that
No,
about Drake,
no,
now
no,
you got to.
because
What?
no, because Drake ain't
Oh, you
doing
done lost it.
dirty play.
You
No, he ain't
desperate,
doing dirty play. He ain't doing dirty play. He ain't
dude.
doing
This is a
dirty play.
battle, man. It's a
I
battle.
know it's
Relax.
I know
It's a
it's a battle.
battle.
Look, if
Drake
Pusha T bring
lost.
up
Take it on the chin. It's a battle,
Black.
man.
If Pusha T bring up something like an alleged son that you haven't reported, that's fair game. Why? Because that's family stuff, that's honor, that's respect, and that is something you've been hiding from the public. So I think that that's fair game. But when you bring up something like what Kendrick is bringing up, that's dirty play to me.
How was that dirty
Okay,
play?
if you the only thing he could
It's
like
the
if he talked
same, ain't it?
about if he talking about the graping somebody or if he talking about uh petty stuff, pedo, whatever. If he talking about that stuff, that's dirty play stuff. Especially if you don't have no hard evidence. Where are the true
Dude,
receipts?
you're literally. So did he not get? Am I tripping or was he not on camera? Like at 23 when the girl was 17, kissing the girl, and then he
Yeah.
don't like her. That's not something that's so. If you're battling somebody and your gloves are off, like why wouldn't you bring up something like that? Like I don't understand. You're being, in my opinion, you're being biased. Like I get what you're saying, but you're being so biased, man. Like
Well, I had
your
to
gloves
look.
are off. It's a
I
It's a
told y'all.
battle.
I told
It's a
y'all
battle.
I'm playing God's advocate here because I know ain't nobody gonna really get Drake's back on anything. So I'm playing God's advocate on this. And I am not, you know what I'm saying. I'm just simply saying I'm trying to display things from the Drake perspective because otherwise we wouldn't have a conversation. Everybody would agree that Kendrick won and we all go home. But I want people to see it from a different perspective, from a Drake perspective. I see a whole bunch of United States haters
You
who
breaking up
hate when.
again.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
You still
I see.
kind of a little choppy.
I see a whole bunch of United States haters who hate international people who become better at something than they are, and they use the culture as some kind of excuse and a cloak to justify nobody else being as good as them. Now it's hard to do
So
that in
that
sport.
to me right there, that point. Hold on. That point you just made makes you sound suspect now. Use
I
the
don't sound.
culture
I don't.
to prove a point.
Listen. It's
If
hard to.
you can't
It's
do that
hard
against
to.
some, listen, hold on. You can't do that against somebody that's in the culture because it won't work. You can only do that against somebody who ain't from the culture, and that works. So that
Black.
argument was
Black. Black.
capital
Black.
L lane.
No, it wasn't. Listen to me. The Bucks
Capital L.
won. The Bucks won the championship in 2021.
Man, go on
Okay,
with the
listen to me.
Bucks, man. We're
Listen
not
to
talking
me.
about
Listen
sports
to
and the
me. This
Bucks.
says there's a point in this, dog. You suck at listening, man. Listen for a second. Stop talking over me all the time. The Bucks won the damn championship
Look at him
in
getting emotional.
2021. All right, and when they won it, and even the Denver Nuggets who won it last, right? Even though they won it, and an international player, it was the key guy at the position. It was a key guy. It was an international guy. They hardly got no pub. Nobody wanted to watch the games. That United States people are super haters if it's not somebody homegrown. We just got to come to terms with that. And Drake is a victim of this himself. He is not homegrown. He is foreign. Okay.
So I hear you, what you're trying to say. I just don't think it's relevant to the topic.
It is
So
relevant.
I'm glad you made
Drake
that.
lost before the battle started because people don't like where he's from. Period.
They don't like the fact that he is not who he's pretending to be.
That's the same thing I'm saying. They don't like who he's pretending. They don't like the fact that he came into the game and did it better than them. And then now you got 20v1. Okay, you got 20v1.
Yeah, you got K Dot versus AI. He even using Tupac now. Like, relax. You missing the point,
He didn't even need that song. They took that song down. As a matter of fact, K-Dot
they had to because he's appropriating, man.
K-Dot told him to. That's why he told on him. How gangster is that?
Dude can do no wrong.
He said
do no wrong.
He can do no wrong.
No, I'm
whatever he do, you got an excuse ready to go
I'm
for.
I'm giving you Drake's perspective. This is
this is why he did that.
I'm giving you Drake's perspective. For now I am. I wish I was on the payroll. I wish I was on the payroll, but I told you I'm playing God's advocate right here.
Keep your receipts while you at
I'm just saying that I'm a play Drake's advocate. I'll put it that way, and I'm a give you the Drake perspective.
Do your best.
I think the guy is unfairly being judged, and I think that people are hating on him. Not even just
unfair.
The industry guys, but even the public now,
it's not fair.
Because they don't want to see a Canadian run the game and end up surpassing them and even buying their catalog. Okay, that gets under their skin. Okay, because now Drake is your master. You know how many people hated on Jay-Z when he became the president of Def Jam?
Master.
Yeah,
that sounds very colonish.
Well, but that's how y'all that's how y'all view it. That's how y'all.
He is your
it.
master. That's what you. Well, he
would own the masters, is what I'm saying. Okay, I didn't make these terms up. They existed. He would own the masters
him
and own your catalog.
You ain't say own
and own the catalog. But what I'm saying is, you know how many people hated on Jay-Z when he became the president of Def Jam? People hate to see a so-called colleague who they rap bar for bar with, and they might feel like they're better than. They hate to see those guys get higher positions and higher forms of power. They can't stand it. DMX couldn't stand Jay-Z when he became.
Stand him. Did he explain why he couldn't stand him?
Yeah, because he was in a power position to make power decisions.
You thought that was it? That's all you got? Okay,
that was one of them.
Way more than that.
What did he say, Black?
Way more than that.
What did he say?
He said basically because before Jay-Z got in position, DMX knew he was going to get in position, and he was happy for dude. Like, yeah, the inmates is running the building. That was his exact word for word statement. Like, we running this, we together, we got this. We finna be in a position of power to where we can make things better for us. That's what DMX thought. That was the impression he was taking when Jay-Z made that announcement prior to being officially announced. Once he got in position, DMX, who was number one in the world at the time, his funding slowed up. His tours was bussing, but his funding for his new projects slowed up. They stalled him out on his funding for his own projects, so he couldn't release another album with the full backing of the record label under Jay-Z like he thought. He was like, hold on, bro, why you ain't supporting me financially? You the power man now. You got all this, you got the influence, you got the money. Like, come on, man, help me out. You know, I'm number one. Like, why wouldn't you help me out?
But you know what? If Jay was a white guy, he wouldn't have said nothing. You
But
know,
the fact that he ain't
his
speaks
expectations went
volumes.
up soon as
It
he seen
wasn't.
Jay in
The
that
point
chair,
is this. The point
right?
is this. It wasn't jealousy at all. It was the fact that Jay-Z got in position and it went to his head, and he didn't do the right thing once he got there. So he got called out for that, not being jealous.
Ninjas always want
That's the
things
point.
to go their way when a
Want
brother
now he
is
can't
in a
want
powerful
what's
position.
rightfully his.
No, what I'm
DMX shouldn't
saying
have
is
expected
let's be real,
funding for
Black.
his
Every
album, and he
time
was number
somebody
one in the country.
of hold on, listen. When every time somebody
Knock it
of
off,
color,
man.
melanated or a black person get a business and they run a business, it's a whole bunch of freeloaders who want things to go their way
So
and
in this
don't listen
scenario,
to.
DMX is a freeloader now.
I'm not saying he's a freeloader. Let me fucking
This
finish,
is what we
man.
talking about.
What I'm saying is every time somebody who is looked at as a colleague get in a powerful
Nah, don't
position,
generalize.
here come everybody thinking, oh, they can get a free ride. Oh, you gonna do this
Free
for me? You gonna
ride.
do that for me?
You generalizing.
Now we got the chair. Now I'm gonna get everything free. Now I'm gonna do this. Like they ain't got a job
Notice
to do
this.
and decisions to make. They got
Yeah,
decisions
he
to
got
make. Stop
decisions to
hating
make.
on
Yeah,
Jay
everybody
Z
got decisions to
just
make.
because he became Def Jam's president. He still
So
got to make
DMX was
decisions.
hating
But I'm
on
gonna
him.
tell you something. If it wasn't Jay and if it was some Caucasian man, DMX wouldn't have said nothing about it. That's the part
So the
that part
point
that
is
pissed
this.
me off is that
So
you only
now
judge
we
people
totally.
because you're jealous because you're not in that position to make those type of decisions. That's why. And you
So what
want
you're
a free
saying is
ride just because
Jay-Z.
you think that he's at the same level of you and you want a free ride. Look, I get what DMX was saying, but we got to get out of this.
No, you
Oh,
don't.
now that
No,
you in
you
the
don't.
chair, now I get a free ride. Now I get to ask for
No,
whatever I
no, you
want, and
don't.
it's
He was
supposed to
number
happen.
one.
And
What you
if it
talking
don't
about?
happen, then I'm gonna hate on you, and you just want to
He was
keep me
number one in
down.
the
And he
country.
wasn't thinking about
Man,
that when
listen,
it
man. You
wasn't
done
an
made
artist.
several
He
of
wasn't thinking about that.
the same lamest points. Them was the
No, because
same
when
lame
you keep
points
no,
from
those are the
before.
good
You
good
didn't
points
listen.
that you ignore because
I
you keep
said he
trying
was
to
number
interrupt
one.
me every time I talk.
Okay, I heard you, but listen now. I said he was number one on the record label that Jay-Z was newly about to be appointed CEO of, right? He has an obligation as CEO to his artists to promote them financially, to support them in any way, shape, or form, to make them even bigger. The fact that he did not support DMX and DMX earned the support of the label prior to Jay-Z becoming CEO speaks volumes of jealousy, but not in a direction from DMX, but actually and literally and provably from Jay-Z, because he knew that they had a previous rap battle cipher that was recorded and he got bodied. And he did not want to support that dude who bodied him in real life on camera.
Bullshit.
And you can pull that camera, you can pull that
Bullshit.
video up. And once he
Bullshit.
got in position,
Let me
he
ask, let
did
me ask,
whatever he could to win
let me ask
and
you a
keep
simple
that
question,
support
Black.
from him.
Let me ask
He
you a
was
simple
lame for
question.
that.
Let
And
me
you
ask you a
lame for
simple
supporting it.
Let me ask you a simple question, motherfucker. Let me ask you this. What music company do Jay-Z own? Is it Tidal? Jay-Z owns Tidal. You know who hand out the most fucking royalties of a music group? Is Tidal. Okay? Jay-Z has a track record for paying artists. He takes care of artists. He ain't no hater. He never been no hater. DMX misunderstood that. You misunderstanding that.
Okay, so
That's what
you
I'm
think
talking about.
because do you know how much these
Yes,
artists get paid on Tidal? How much
they get they
per
on that
spin?
streaming service. They get paid a lot more than on some other ones on Spotify
Okay, we
or on
talking. So listen to this. Listen to
uh
this. They
Pandora.
for one thing. Okay, for one thing, they
You don't
literally
hardly
get
get
paid
nothing on
pennies.
Pandora.
Listen. Okay, So listen, they literally get paid pennies. We talking pennies now. But what I'm talking is millions. DMX was owed and allotted millions to support his project because he earned it by making #1 diamond albums. He earned the millions that he should have gotten to support him. But the fact that he didn't get it when the opportunity was there, when it was a one-on-one CEO to artist situation business wise, he didn't do it. Of course, he's gonna generalize when you own the whole thing. Yeah, when you are in full control and you're gonna financially benefit from owning title and you're gonna get the bulk of the money, yeah, you're gonna give them a few more pennies than another competition will. Yeah, of course. But the fact remains, the point you originally brought up was when Jay-Z got #1, people hated on him. When you're not acknowledging the simple fact that when Jay-Z got #1, he hated on his artists. Acknowledge that.
What are you talking about?
Oh, this.
What are you talking about?
Hey, so let's switch the topic, man. We done. This one is zipped up too.
Yeah.
You just proved my
Yeah.
point. This one's
Yeah.
zipped up
I'm
too.
gonna put this conversation in the bag with Kendrick.
Yeah, we just got bodied. So let's go on and switch the topic.
I'm
You
gonna
know,
put this
what's
in the
next?
bag with
What's
Kendrick.
next? I'm cooking.
Uh,
What's next?
you ain't cooking. You barbecue.
Yeah. What's next?
You're on a rotisserie right now. Yeah. So, but like I said, man, listen. I think both are amazing artists, man. Both are amazing artists. I like Drake slightly better lyrically. I like Kendrick more methodic or melodiously, I guess you could say. He has a conscious and an emo feel that people can connect to, just like Tupac did, which is why he's overrated by the West. But I truly believe if he was born in the East, we would not know who this dude is because he's not good enough
Okay, so
lyrically.
I'll give
But
I give Drake the melodious feel himself, and I
okay,
believe he's the more emo rapper. If you're gonna say that about a emo rapper, I give that to actually Drake, and I give Kendrick the more lyrical, cultural, which is everything, by the way. Without the culture, you're nothing to me. Like, so I don't know what doing that is. That's a contradiction to say that one wins with the culture and he don't win lyrically with the battle that we're in right now. Because the battle is a cultural battle because that's what the narrative was created out to be, which is why I believe Kendrick is definitely speaking volumes for the people who are listening. And even the people who are not from the culture can make that connection that, oh, snap, okay, he's finally being called out. That's crazy. And they're starting to see it from a different perspective too. You know, he gonna make club bangers, but everybody not in the clubs. So that's his culture, you know? Like he speaks for a culture of strippers and he's trying to connect with people that he considers to be like street people and stuff like that, but he's not from that. So there's an authenticity of artistry coming from one, and there's a cartoon character, Captain Kangaroo, Captain Crunch type character. And Drake is Captain Crunch. He's at the top, he's on the box. As far as an artist goes, he's the face of it, but there's no substance to him. So for me, he always gonna catch an L when you're going up against a actual lyricist. And I'm gonna drop my mic with that.
okay. IB Ski. What are your thoughts? What are your final thoughts, man? Ski, are you there? Uh, Malachi, what are your final thoughts?
Man, you know, final thoughts to me, it's a win, huge win for the fans. Hip hop hasn't really been entertaining like this as of recently, in my opinion. So I think
Mhm.
it's been pretty entertaining for everybody. And so I don't know. Obviously, of course, I like Kendrick more, so I'm gonna go with Kendrick. But I feel like it's just a win for everybody, to be honest. Just because we're
Yeah,
just seeing the difference between the two. I think that's all it is. Is we're just seeing the difference between their artistry, and so that's where we
yeah.
at, man.
I think every generation has their ecliptic rap battle. I think we had it with Big and Pac and Jay and Nas. I think this generation is getting the Drake and the Kendrick. Uh, Sean B, what are your final thoughts, man? Either Sean B
Kind
or
of
Ski.
the
Go ahead.
same sentiment as what Malachi said, and kind of like what you said, this is just pretty much our generation, of entertainment,
Right,
every
right.
generation got they greats that go at it. So I guess this is for our generation who's gonna do it, So
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I think yeah, it's one for the books. Um, uh, Ski, you there? Ski, go ahead. I don't know what's up with that brother. Um, yeah, this was that generation that y'all got y'all's. We had ours. And it's a win for the culture. It's a win for the fans. It's a win for the culture. Me myself, I'm used to very heavy bars. Okay, things that will you can go at somebody without dirty play. Okay, I thought that I know that there's a little dirty play in every battle though. With Ice Cube, like Ice Cube and Common, y'all might have forgot that one. I think Common came at Ice Cube too. I think that's the only one probably I think that Ice Cube lost. Um, and you had KRS who went at MC Shan and the whole, I think it was the Juice Crew or whatever. Um, I just don't like dirty play like this.
You breaking up. You breaking up pretty bad right now.
Okay.
no, I heard you.
Um, yeah, I just don't like dirty play like this. But it's a win for the fans. It's a win for everybody involved. Well, not involved, but it's mainly a win for the fans. But I hope that stuff like look, another reason why is because there was some kind of a shooting at Drake's place. That's more dirty play. Look, if we're gonna battle, we just battle on a mic.
Hold on. You
I'm
can't
not. I'm not
attribute
blaming.
that
I'm not
to
blaming
Kendrick
Kendrick.
directly
I'm
as
not
dirty
blaming
play.
Kendrick. I'm not blaming Kendrick.
I
But
can't hear
I'm
nothing you saying
saying.
right now
But
unless you
I'm.
saying something.
I said I'm not blaming Kendrick, but I just think that I just don't like dirty play. I'll put it that way.
No,
But
that part ain't cool at all.
yeah,
That part ain't cool at all. I don't want to see no kind of no kind of violence or nothing like that. We already know what that's about from our generation. We don't need none of that. It's uncalled for. I want Drake to do Drake, make some bangers. I might even listen to his music more after this. You know what I mean? Like I'll give him that. I might even bump his music more. I mean, he makes good songs. And I never said he didn't make good songs. I'm just saying, like bar for bar, a double entendre needs a double entendre to retaliate. You can't come with nothing simple and expect to win, in my eyes. So that's just me, though. All the simple, simplistic, sarcastic comebacks. It sound cute and all that, and it's palatable, but it don't work for me. Lyric for lyric, bar for bar, that don't cut it for me. So that's all I'm saying. But keep it peaceful. Let's keep it PG. If we're gonna say that, no violence, no shooting at security guards. None of that. It's uncalled for.
okay. So Sean's best moment of this battle was Euphoria, if I'm not mistaken. What was your best part of this battle, Black? And then Kai, give me yours.
I can't really say I had one best that took the edge. The approach, the whole approach was my
Hmm.
one. How he came, how he coming at dude
Yep.
so relentless. is and the angles he using, the beat switch ups, the style switch ups,
Tell me, tell
his
me one,
topics.
tell me one verse that really took Kendrick into orbit. Give me a quotable.
I mean, like I said, man, it's no one for me. You know, like his whole like the bop he just made, A minor. You know what I mean? The double entendre with that. For one thing, like that's probably light work for him. But the fact that he did that to a whole different style of that's a Bay Area style. He's not even from the Bay. He's not from the Bay, but it's Cali. So he knew that, and he can galvanize that way and just send it off. He just and then what he did, and this is so strategic and clever. He whitelisted all of the diss tracks against Drake so that the streamers can bump all his music without any strikes, and they can
Yeah,
eat off of that. They can eat now. They
I
can play
I
his music without
I
strikes.
I
That
wish
was
that were true
genius.
because I played it and I still got tags on one of my videos from
That's because you're a
Kendrick. I
Drake
still.
fan.
Oh shit, he taxing me, huh? Okay.
But they said that's what they said. Maybe it was just one of the songs. I'm not sure, but that was what academics posted
Yeah,
and put it
I
out there
seen
like
I
that.
seen that academics when he said that is that Kendrick was going to take it to the point where he was going to get rid of all the copyright so people can play it and eat off
Yeah,
of it. And I was like, that was cool. If that's true, then that's cool for him to do that.
yeah.
So, but yeah, it's a great battle. Any last words, Sean B?
Uh, y'all stay up, be cool. Music is getting exciting.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay, okay. Maybe you'll come out with
Any
some
new
music
music
pretty
from
soon.
Sean?
I wrote a verse or two lately. Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. Can't wait to hear it, man. But thanks for
Yes,
watching,
sir.
y'all. Hit the like, share, and subscribe. I think we ran this one in the ground, and Black Male took a L just like Kendrick, and
Negative.
we'll keep on enjoying the music. Thanks for watching. Put in the comments what y'all think. Who won? Who lost? I think I know what the majority of people are going to say, but somebody had to be the Drake advocate, I guess you could say, and in this whole situation. And I hope y'all enjoyed. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
K Dot for the win.
Drake for the dub.
K Dot for the win.